Hi dear friends, I'm back and I'm redoing that reading on John Lewis. I never found that video. So I'm redoing it again. And I also did a coffee cup on him. So I'll be doing that reading. John Lewis, Representative Secret Spirit, please guide us, tell us about John Lewis. Congressman John Lewis and Civil Rights Hero. Born February 21st, 1940, please allow us to see him. Page of coins. And this is Shakira. Hey Shakira. She's my assistant now for today. Okay, so John Lewis, and he's thinking of young people to bring in votes, to bring in money, to bring in new blood for 9 of coins. For comfort. For comfort. And this is above him, 2 of coins, letters, writing. No, mama. This is above him, letters and writing. This is beneath him. What he has to work with and is his own. 8 of cups. He wants to leave. All of these older folks want to leave, guys. Nancy, all of them do. You know, they're in their 70s, late 70s, 80s. They want to go. It's been a long life of service. But he won't. He won't till, just like Nancy, he finds that he can leave the party and leave another younger person kind of heading towards the same end goal. I'm going to have to rethink this strategy here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is beneath him. This is beneath him. This is in his recent past. So there's some sort of violence going on now in the Washington, D.C. And we all know that to be true. We all know that to be true. This is in his upcoming future. 2 of Wands. Oh my goodness. This matches perfectly with my cup. And it's not figurative, it's literal. He's strolling by the water with some sort of eye in his hand, a crystal ball, something where he can see the Eye of Sauron kind of thing, and there's water in the back. This is the essence, the star. He doesn't want to lose hope, but he's losing hope for the future. He's very, very worried. Not that he's lost hope completely, but he's very, very worried about the future. This is his environment. Wheel of Fortune. They need money. They need money to make things change. These are his hopes and fears. The Empress. To bear fruit. To bring things forward. So he's a very strong person. Remember I said in the hopes and fears section of the Celtic Cross, you get a fear. That's normal. But when you get a hope, that shows that you're a very strong person. Very, very strong. You've been through a lot. And you don't let yourself be drowned by negativity. You always try to think positively. And this is the outcome. 6 of Swords. He wants to leave, but he won't be able to. Oh my God, this is like Nancy Pelosi all over again. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he went through so much. He was one of the freedom riders. He got abused and beat up, his life threatened. He was almost killed several times. Even Martin Luther King was afraid to go where John Lewis walked or went. He was imprisoned many times. He's a living legend, and we have so much to be thankful to him for. All right, hold on. Let me do his cup now. Thank you guys. Hold on. And so I picked The Hobbit for the 50th anniversary edition of The Hobbit, John Lewis, because he started this journey that leads to the Lord of the Rings, or the fight for humanity. He was one of the first heroes. We are walking on his shadows. He's a giant amongst all of us. I love honorable men, even men and women. Even if I don't agree with your politics, I prefer an honorable person that has different politics than me than a dishonorable person that has the same politics as me. Because when things get rough, you can trust the honorable person to do the right thing. But no matter how much in alignment and a dishonorable and liar is in your team, they will do what's best for them, not what's best for all and what's best for humanity. So I picked this Bilbo, The Hobbit, J.R.R. Tolkien's 50th anniversary edition, to talk about John Lewis, because John Lewis is one of the best human beings alive and walking on this planet. And trolls, come after me. I want to see you come after me talking bad about John Lewis, because I will rip you up. Don't even try it. Okay, so here we go. So whenever you guys do a cup on someone and everything is vacant like that, that says a lot. That says a lot about the person. Number one, he feels alone. He's alone. And let's say you do a cup for yourself and you have a grandfather or a parent, and you do a cup and you start recognizing that is your parent or your grandparent. Go and call them. Reach out to them. Because this person is alone. Feels alone. Even if they're not alone, they might feel lonely. And we should reach out to them. That's one way of increasing your spirituality, of increasing your intuition. Reaching out to those that love you unconditionally and being there for them. Your friends, grandparents, mother, father, uncles. So John Lewis feels alone. And John Lewis is, sorry guys, I'm on my bed because I'm in my room, because I told you guys I have guests and I can't use my little reading room. And I don't want to invade their privacy, so I'm in my bed right now. On the bed. So I have John Lewis here. He's suffering from neck pain and knee pains. And he's walking alone along a beach. Remember when I told you that little kind of shadow thing is water? And he's worried about the beach, the environment, and all these little animals. So he's thinking about global warming and the effects of global warming and the acidification of the ocean. You know, this guy's a Pisces. He was born February 21st, 1940. He's a fellow water sign. I'm also a water sign. And we are very worried about the earth, especially the oceans. We love the water. We love the water. And he's thinking about that, and he walks through the beaches. He walks through these beaches alone and sees that. And so I'm going to go straight to the bottom of the cup. I know it's unorthodox, but see in the bottom of the cup, it looks like an eye. That's a whirlpool. There's going to be a whirlpool forming in the beaches, maybe near Washington, D.C. at some point. And John Lewis is going to be looking at that. And not only will he be looking at that, I think he either has a daughter or a daughter-in-law or a niece, someone with 2 kids. The older kid is a boy, the younger baby is a little girl. And they're walking together, and he walks alone on the beach most of the time, but at some point he will bring his family to look at the devastation that is going on in the oceans. And there will be a phenomenon, some sort of whirlpool where there shouldn't be any in the ocean. The beach that he used to stroll. And so here he goes. Now we've left the ocean, we left the leisure, and now we're going to his work. And so he works on top of a hill. No wonder they call it Capitol Hill. Excuse me. It's literally, I've never been to Washington, D.C., but I think it's literally on top of a small hill. So there he goes. This is him right here. And that's where he works. And you guys, at first, I was like, who is this lady with a bunch of hair? Strange hair on top. I think this is Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters and John Lewis are always together. Or get together a lot. I shouldn't say always. I should be careful with my words. But they are together a lot. And 2 other people as well. They're like white folks that are with them as well. And they're trying to get money because all of these people are worried about the environment, particularly the oceans and the waters and the rivers in that area. There's going to be something going on with the ocean and rivers in Washington, D.C. that they're going to need some sort of bill. Not only there, but all over, but specifically first there. So here's John Lewis and someone else. He's working with other people from all across the board, trying to get money to fight this global warming. So basically this entire cup is him worried about global warming. He's still alive, he's still kicking, even though he has neck problems and knee problems. But he's doing good. And the reason why I did the cup was because I said I couldn't take another blow. But he seems to be up and running, working with other people, trying to get bills passed, trying to get money to combat climate change. Yeah, and that's what I see in this Hero's Cup. He's still a hero. And one good sign when you know someone's good is when their family comes out, all the family comes out. Without any money on top. Without any attachments. See how they're free? This is an uninterested love here. There's nothing attaching them. An uninterested love. True love. And yeah, there's going to be a strange whirlpool in the water, in the beaches, in Washington, D.C., you guys. Or in that area. Maybe even the river. There's going to be some sort of whirlpool phenomenon. So good news, John Lewis is doing really well. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. I will do a cup on Jeremy Corbyn next. Thanks.